Hi, I'm Abra Brynne, and I've had the privilege of working with businesses, nonprofits, and local governments across this riding for the last 28 years. I am one of 11 children. I was the 8th born. I have 5 brothers and 5 sisters. Being part of such a large family really imprinted on me that cooperation is a really good way to approach living life. Competition never works when you're one of the little kids in a clan of 11. There's so many things that I just understand about the seasons, about the landscape, because I was out in it so much as a child. And I think it really embedded in me a profound appreciation for nature, for how it's a system, it's all interconnected. One of the things that I actually really enjoy about working in this region on food systems, that's been my traditional work, is that there are so many really dynamic, very intelligent, really committed entrepreneurs across this landscape. They're farmers and they're food processors, they're people that want to ship food. They are all wanting to figure out how to make their own livelihood, how to provide for their families and do it their own way, and ideally provide jobs for others. And they're also people that are very, very committed to place. Most of the farmers that I know are incredibly innovative, and the stories that I've been hearing from farmers over the last decades of how they continually adapt to the challenges and the changes in the marketplace, in their ecosystems, in their production options and opportunities. To me, that's true innovation. The reason I decided to put my name forward for this riding for the Green Party is because I'm profoundly concerned about climate change. And it comes from listening to the stories of the farmers and observing the changes on the landscape myself. And it impacts not just farmers, it impacts all of us. And in this region, so many of our communities are quite dependent on people who come here and the locals that also enjoy the landscape and the opportunity to be out in the wilderness, on the ski hills, in the backcountry, doing some kind of activity. I'm really used to hearing politicians never address the substance of a question. And Elizabeth May is extraordinary in that she always does. And I so rarely see that kind of courageous leadership in our politicians. How she's been advocating so tirelessly on behalf of the climate and making hard decisions to keep working on that and bringing it forward in all of the forums that she could. And that's what inspired me to think that I too needed to go to Ottawa and do everything that I could to try and address the climate catastrophe so that I could look the next generations in the eye and say, I've done everything I can think of to give you the future you deserve. Thank you for listening, and I hope you'll vote for me on October 21st.